Hello and welcome back to our Hungary campaign for House Round 3. So when we left off, we were just preparing for the upcoming war with potentially the Axis, but that won't be for another few years, that won't. Sending these guys to attack the rebels over here. Let's go straight for there. The Mediterranean HQ, I do want to take them back over. So we're going to do a move order to there, and these guys will also move over to there. We're still struggling with our metal, but we are in surplus for the rares and the energy. Yeah, Germany still won't sell us any metal. Japan is not making any metal. It's making quite a lot of rares, actually. Oh, well, we will just have to continue. So to try to ease the metal burden, I decided to do another conquest. And that is potentially of the Belgian Congo, because of the very rich metals in the lands over here. So yeah, I'm going to do that when I can. I'm not sure though if I'm going to let the British try to take over Vicky France or to attack now. If I attack now, I'll be able to take back my provinces, but then I'll have to sail down south and land in these provinces down here. Vicky France is very poor, so it's not going to give us a great deal if we do take their land. Got a little bit of metal, but I say quite poor. Production. So these guys will be the attacking force in Africa. This unit will board, and we can transport them over. Now, of course, they finally have a bit of a fleet together. 2 capitals and 4 destroyer screens. It's pretty awesome. I think some left of the British Navy is around here, because last time I managed to defeat part of their navy sinking some destroyers. But unfortunately, our naval doctrines are still extremely weak. One last bit of news is Japan has begun a landing in British East Africa. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there, although they may in fact be able to take over Belgium's lands. So let's keep an eye on that and determine what we'll do from there. In the meantime, we'll just try to get our steel production in place. So at least then we can hopefully improve our steel production. So you are the Mediterranean army group, so you'll just move further down south. Let's put you in about here, Salonika. All these units are moving further up. And we have some garrison units available now. Okay, So we did want one to come up here to Narvik, but we're not going to be able to make it to that province. Okay, take that then, lands. Is there anybody else in, well, any ports in these lands? None of them are very high level. No, I don't really mind about the North African ports. So that's fine. So we're just going to put them in our Basra. And Bandai Abbasid. Got one there actually. I've got one in Karachi. Awesome. The Middle Eastern group has a unit attached to him. Okay, that's good. Caribbean HQ still has nothing attached to it for the moment because oh, let's go on there. Oh, they're attacking Camilla again. Let's pull back. Let's see what they can do. I do want to see if the British can't push the Japanese out of this area somehow. There's not that many units up in India, so if they can attack that way and I can cut the Japanese forces off from behind, that'd be interesting. So we've got some tactical bombers to build. Let's do that. How many air wings do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We'll have 3, so we're going to build the 4th wing. We got how many interceptors? 1, 2, 3, 4 interceptor wings. We've got all of the wings that we want to get. Beautiful. You can bomb them. I'm still surprised you're not getting any experience at all. Oh, there you go. Nice start to get it. Must have been a bug from last game then. Because he wasn't getting any experience when we were bombing. So he is no longer gaining any experience. Well, we'll leave him to that. We seriously need some metal. We are... Oh, we've got a lot into the network. Sure, we can accept that. More money is always a virtue. So going to automate trade, see if we can't allow the AI to get some sort of metal deals for us. Of course, we'll keep an eye out for this. So importing metal from Chile. Yeah, looks like even he's gonna, or even the AI is gonna struggle to get the resources that we need. So we're gonna increase the speed here because we're not doing all that much at the moment. And the bitch gonna take Camilla. So gained another trade route with somebody. I'm gonna stop automating trade then. Diplomacy. We need some metal. CS needs some metal. Germany. Did I just do another trade agreement with Germany for what? More metal? More energy, I think it was. Okay, well, when can we next send a diplomat to you? The 4th of September. Well, the Japanese are still expanding their holdings in Africa, but I'm not sure how long that'll be for. So we've moved out of the province in Camilla, and we've lost it. So let's see what the British can do here. Still need some more reinforcements. We got a ton of manpower, wow. We're still underproducing supplies, but that doesn't matter to us. Our big queue of battleships and these light armor tanks will be completed soon. Production, go back down. We've won the battle there. More research as possible. Let's see what we can do. Let's reduce that, put it into officers. Diplomacy again. Germany is still producing 13 metal now. Damn. Nobody will trade with us, I wonder why. Looks like we're going to run out of metal then, which will severely impact our IC. I say the only way to really stop that would be to invade France and Congo. So I'm not sure if these guys got defeated or not. If so, that means we're going to get cut off from our own troops, or from the coast. We don't mind too much about that. Now, of course, this does pose a problem for us if we ever do go to war with the Soviets. We now have a ginormous border with them. Probably the only way to stop that would be to just concentrate on the western coast and ignore all the lands over here, especially with the low infrastructure. Potentially cordoning off Eastern Europe. So we have more destroyer techs. We are now almost up to date, so we're going to continue this tech onwards because we'll continue to build destroyers. But let's see. Industry. We're still going ahead with the IC. I'm not sure we'll need production actually because we're about to run out of metal, so we're going to stop that. Let's get mechanical computing and engineering. Radio detection equipment. We're down to just 219 IC. $205. And we're no longer able to produce the last 3 of our light tanks. going to reduce this as much as we can. Stop everything else but our production. So we've now got sea lane defense. That is awesome news. So that means we can now look at getting some naval doctrines or doctrines. I really like for British to wipe out Vicky France, and if they can do that, then I will be happy to attack them. Light tank. We are going to stop these two because we're just going to follow stop propelled. Our artillery is continuing onwards for the moment because it's quite far behind. Infantry, we don't need any of these. What else do we want to get? We can get some militia anti-tank as well, just in case they attack with tanks. Production still have a good number of available transports, so don't need to build any more of them. Excellent. They can be fully produced now. I wonder when the Germans will go to war with the Russians. Technology-wise, our steel production won't be done until February, and that's 1942. So it's like Chittagong is the only thing really supplying these troops, which is why I didn't want to go down and take it and allow them to go this way. But if they can take back India, that'd be fun. No, they just won't let us buy any metal. What if we buy a lot of energy? No. How's the Soviets doing on metal, I wonder? Not very well. I'm sure they have quite a bit of metal around, so when the Germans attack them, hopefully we'll be able to sweep in and get a few of that. That's actually a very good of a point. Politics. Our IC person should go to resources. There's the Spain HQ. And yeah, as for we have increased our IC because of that resources. Definitely need to increase our IC somehow. I say we just let the Japanese incur the wrath of the British for the moment. There's no way we can really get to Belgium without them taking over Vicky France. Ah yes, our other anti-partisan division is for the Caribbean HQ. At which point we'll probably need 2 more of such divisions. They still want to give us more money. Well, we got plenty at the moment, so no thank you. For the armor, we are going to stop that and get self-propelled. So now the Japanese troops from India and Burma have linked up. I gain medium tanks, that's pretty cool. Gonna upgrade them straight away. Production, excellent, we gained quite a lot of that. And that is all of the... I'm not sure what got completed. Oh, the light tanks got completed. So we're going to start armoured. We're going to change this round to light armour, armoured car, save template. Actually, no, that'll be cavalry because it'll be the fast one. Armoured will be armour motorised. And then we gain some combat combined arms bonus, but that's also a bit slower. So how fast can these troops go motorised? They can go 8 kilometers an hour. So it's not actually that much slower than the light tanks, so I may try to get some motorised in with the light tanks. And of course, I'm going to get self-propelled artillery with these guys as well to seriously buff their combat ability. I'm not going to do it just yet though because the IC cost is intense. Instead, we're going to build infantry. 6 of these. And that's for our, well, to expand our army, especially with the massive amount of manpower we now have. Alpha trade agreement. Come on, why won't you do it? "28 metal you guys have. 28. Diplomacy elsewhere. Costa Rica. Yeah, nobody else really has any metal to spare. No, no. Got extra units to deploy. Units to import supply. Well, you should improve your supply when the supplies catch up with you. Didn't I say you were going to move back up here with the rest of the units? Second hard test has first armoured. These have all infantry. Yeah, we're going to create a second army of pure infantry as well. What's it doing over there? Production. Are we selling to someone crazy? Oh, that's a chilly one for metal. Important for us. Rares. We got 1.19 rares from Japan. That was what we got for trade. move against them. As our bombers in range, they are indeed. Yeah, once again, not getting any experience for this. Not sure why. Oh well. Is Ireland anybody? No. There's actually quite a load of nations that aren't aligned at the moment. But that'll just make it all the more interesting. So the light tanks are almost entirely completed. How did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These forts will be done by the 29th of October. Perfect. Yeah, we don't really need more IC. Some forts all got produced. That's perfect. So now apparently we have some spare IC. We're going to reduce that in favour of upgrades. Japan's now almost completely wiped out the British presence in India. And they are now increasingly pushing it into South Africa. So in October, so 2 more months, and we gain the extra metal from production. Is there any way to improve it anymore? Okay, yes. United Kingdom, Iraq, Bhutan, and Nepal. Is there any metal in them lands? Nepal. Bhutan was here, wasn't he? Bhutan had no metal. Neither did you. However, these guys will have had a little bit of metal over here. Oh, really not much though. Yeah, nowhere near enough to do anything. And it gives me a lot of manpower. So changing any of this lot to full occupation would reduce the manpower we get to the area. And the leadership, which we don't want. How is our... Well, it's getting there. It's getting to... We want to get 80% for the heavy industry. It will increase the number of consumer goods we produce, but it will increase the supply throughput and efficiency for production, which is important with our lack of production at the moment. Yeah, at the moment, what do we want to do? Air wings. We want to produce... We've got 4 of each at the moment. Tactical bombers and 2 interceptors. Okay, that's perfect. Just halve the axes. Anyway, the Germans should very soon be at war with the Russians. I think probably the best thing to do at the moment would be to... Oh yeah, they're just getting my lands back for me. Huh? They were Someone approaching your lands. Oh, the Americans managed to take over Iwo Jima. Finally, the Americans are doing something back against the Japanese. So the Americans are conquering a few of the islands now. Still haven't taken back the Midway Island. They are taking back some of the ones on the outside. Very cool. So what can we do then? I think we are going to attack Belgium and see what we can do. We definitely need the metal. So let's get our navy together. Move them over here. We are going to go and attack, first of all, these British lands over. Actually, no, we're going to go. I'm going to go straight for over here because we can base over here and then land into French lands over here and attack Belgium and South Africa. Oh, the Japanese are actually taking part of. If they take this, we might be able to get some sweet metal deals off them. So Japan is currently in deficit of metal. But in the future, who knows where they'll be. Oh yeah, they gained us back these amazing promises. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you around next time. Ciao for now.